Hello everybody, this is Llodg, and today I want to talk about the Xenosaga Pied Piper release on Steam and the Switch, because it gives me hope for a potential Xenosaga Trilogy Remaster, or even just like a straight up port. Because oh my gosh, I want to play these games, and Bandai Namco is just making it so difficult to be able to play those games. They've, to my knowledge, have never really re-released them. They're just kind of stuck on the PS2/PS3, and I'd really like to play them because I love the Xenoblade series, and I just want to play more Xeno games, and I'm at the point where I'm going to have to find some other way to play them. But with this re-release of Pied Piper, it does give me a little bit of hope, but that hope isn't like too big, because while it is getting a re-release, it's only going to be in Japan, only going to be in Japanese, and no like plan for a Xenosaga trilogy, which I think could make a lot of money, because you know Xenoblade does so well these days. I don't know, it is like exciting that this game is getting some sort of re-release. I wish it was getting translated into English, but that just kind of makes me think that Bandai Namco is doing the bare minimum with this game, which begs the question of why they're even re-releasing this game in the first place. Like, I can't really see it being like a, hey, look at this game, if you buy this, we'll port over the actual games that you want, because one, it's only in Japanese, and two, it's a side game that I had personally never really heard of. It's a little weird. Like, there's other games where you can kind of see like, oh yeah, this game did really well in its re-release, let's re-release the other games. I just don't see this one doing like super well other than like hardcore fans or the few fans in Japan. I think it is interesting that it's really only getting a Switch and Steam port. That could mean Xenosaga is only on Steam and Switch, which I guess would make sense. I just would love to see a Xenosaga Trilogy port, or even the Xenosaga 1+2 that was on the DS that was also Japanese only. I think that could be cool. I would rather the actual PS2 games over the DS port at this point. Like, I think it would have been cool like back in the day, or even like on the 3DS. But now that we have the Switch, and even the Switch 2, we're past that point. I could see Bandai Namco potentially doing the whole trilogy in the future, just because they also re-released Baten Kaitos, another Monolith Soft game. I don't know how well that actually did. Yeah, I know that there was like a little bit of talk in the past about them potentially doing one, and then them ending up not doing it. But I don't know, Xenoblade just does so well these days that you would think it'd be kind of a no-brainer if you have these games pretty much done. You just need to like do whatever remaster stuff you want to them, like you do with the Tale series. This seems to me like almost like a slam dunk in terms of getting this game finally out there again and making some money. I'm basically at the point where I want to replay Xenoblade, even Xenogears. Xenogears is another game that I think needs to get re-released, because I don't want to play it on my Vita again. I'd like to play it on like the Switch or something. But yeah, Square needs to get on that. Maybe Xenosaga will finally get re-released when we get the next Monolith Soft game, whether that's like a Xenoblade 4 or another series. But Xenosaga needs to come back. I want to see KOS-MOS, I want to see where she comes from. I still haven't got her in Xenoblade 2, so who knows. I've only seen her in Tales of Vesperia, so. But yeah, let me know what you think about the Xenosaga Pied Piper release. I honestly don't have too much to say about the actual game, because I don't really see myself playing too much of it, if any at all, just because I don't speak Japanese. I'd probably want to play it if I could play the actual trilogy and know more of that world. But oh well, I guess Bandai Namco wants me to suffer. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, have a good day, and goodbye.